In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Check 1. Check. Check, check. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Or good evening. It's past 6 o'clock. You know what you're watching. You know what you're watching. Bringing it full circle entertainment news. Obviously, you see her. She's here. Big K, Big Kitchen. I call her when this is sports talk. But right now, I call her Christina Neely. Christina, what's going on?
What's up? What's up? What's up, Rise Up family? Let's get into this good news.
All right, all right, all right. Y'all know it. Y'all know what it is. Like and share, please. Like and share. All right, we got a lot of news to give y'all today. A lot of news. All right. First and foremost, we will be starting off with our local news segment. Our world news after that. Sports, music, fashion. You know how it goes. You see the lineup. This is what we do. All right. Like and share. Please, I need all engagement today. All engagement, all out. I want you to flood the I want you to flood the comment section with a whole lot of comments on everything that's being talked about today. Obviously, you see us here. Purple Rain. Miss Neely with the Purple Rain shirt. Of course, I gotta represent the number one family in the world, obviously. Yes, make sure if you want any of that Rise Up Family merchandise, you make sure that you get with me or Marcus. Hi, Sharon. I see you, Sharon. What's up, Sharon? All right, make sure you like and share. But nevertheless, we got news to get to. All right, local news right here in the Western New York region. Listen, this COVID-19 thing is not going anywhere. It's going nowhere, folks. Nowhere, nowhere, and nowhere fast. All right. According to Mark Polikarts, he says it's everywhere. Policart says of COVID-19 in the Erie County. All right. Erie County health officials on Thursday implored people to hunker down as they described dramatic increases in the percentage of positive COVID-19 tests. Um, Christina, please let everybody know about what you witnessed just recently with the whole entire mask wearing situation. Please let everybody know.
At this point in time, we are thinking that COVID is gone away. I went out. It was my birthday. It was my weekend, and no one was practicing safety precaution. Simple mask wearing, lax, and I'm talking about 50 plus people. That is ridiculous.
Mm-mm.
At the end of the day, we are not just risking ourselves, we are risking our loved ones at the end of the day. How come me and my family went out and practiced precaution because we work in the medical background and we know that this is a communicable disease. It is passed through droplets, which are basic things: droplets, saliva, spit, blood, things of that nature. It is airborne. Airborne, keyword airborne. You are gathering in close sections. This has to stop. The negligence. We are now in a code yellow, which means we are on the levels and borders of being in a martial law once again, where we're going to be in the confines of our homes. Stop the stupidity and negligence. It's over. Let it go. Be smart. Be common adults. That's it.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I just had somebody while I was working tell me that she purposely did not wear her mask in the gas station. Okay, so I guess you just purposely want COVID-19. I guess you purposely want
I keep saying
coronavirus. And I
it's
guarantee
not.
you, if you get
I
that,
keep
you won't
saying
be safe.
it's not a novelty. It is not a novelty. COVID-19. It is not a myth. It's not based on. Yeah, it has an illusions of a book. It is not fake. People are dying. I know people personally are dying of this disease. Let's be smart. We are smart human beings. Let's stop this all together.
Yeah, you got to be a whole lot smarter. The increase has now is raised from 0.9, what it was a couple months ago, to now being over 3%. We are definitely on yellow. We are definitely on yellow. There has been talks that as of Monday, Governor Cuomo may be shutting down the city again. So if you are not taking it serious, it's time to take it serious. Because I don't think anybody wants to be in the house, all right, for shut down and in the house and not being able to see their loved ones and family members. Obviously, this Thanksgiving is going to be quite awkward. There's something else that I noticed though. What holiday just passed, or what quote unquote holiday just passed?
Are you talking about Columbus holiday?
No, I'm
That's
talking about
that's
Halloween. Isn't it quite interesting that the rates went up right after Halloween?
it's also quite point after this current election that there is now a vaccination that is now found for COVID-19.
Very true. Very true. Very true. Wow. Very true. They're talking about some type of vaccination supposed to be out in what the next couple months or so.
Yeah, but they were just saying as of when Donald Trump had been exposed to COVID-19 that they were going to expire the trials because they were dangerous and people were getting unknown possible side effects. So at this time where this is where my mind goes, were you withholding the vaccination based on if the nation voted for Donald Trump?
Ooh, whoa. Good question. That's a real good question. Kevin for the culture is already in the building.
I figured a lot of you would sell out for that money.
Mm,
Before
mm-mm.
this podcast, I figured that a lot of you would sell out on account of this money.
Wow. Wow. Okay. What I will say in a nutshell, Kellen already is in the comment section was good. He said, I go to the east side of Buffalo. I've seen no one wearing a mask or social distancing. I come to Hamburg, you can't even get into a store without a mask.
Because that is the requirement. Why should we, as an urban community, be negligent? That's what they want us to do, people. Let's be smart. Let's be smart. They're already trying to gentrify us. This is a product of this is mass population where we are overpopulated. It's not just in the urban communities, it's in the Caucasian communities, it's in the brown and yellow communities as well. It's not just everywhere. And it quite has kept the LGBT community as well because people are starting families.
Mm-hmm.
So, with this being said, do you want to? Are we going to continue to be negligent? Like I said, it continues to be basic common sense. Wash your hands for 20 seconds. Vigorous washing of the hands, the fingertips, taking basic showers. We need to, if you don't care about yourselves, protect your children at all costs because no one else will.
Right, absolutely. And Governor Cuomo is not playing. I'll tell you that much right now.
And I'm fully for the mask up campaign.
Yeah, he's not playing around. Denise Parker said, you are right. It's mind-boggling that people aren't taking this virus serious. Excellent question, and I doubt it, said Denise Parker. Shout out to you, Denise. Hello. How's it going? All right, moving on. More news. Cashless tolling to go live overnight Friday on the throughway. I don't know if folks knew about the cashless tolling. You won't see too many toll booths. They are removing the toll booths. Motorists will no longer be able to use cash at toll booths, nor will they receive printed toll tickets. It is cashless tolling from now on, which I think is a major setup. I think it's a setup to get people to forget that they got to pay their tolls, and as soon as you forget, those rates double, triple, quadruple. Absolutely. Sharon said it makes no sense that after all these people dying, that we still have to be reminded to wash our hands and sanitize and wear masks. Darn it. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree, Sharon, for sure. You are right about that. I don't understand why people still not using the correct safety protocols to ensure safety of others as it concerns this coronavirus that has now killed over 200,000 people in this nation. Okay, cool. Yes. Let's read some more comments as we got comments. Oh, Kellen is tagging folks. Thank you, Kellen. All right, moving right along. So if you did not know that cashless tolling is starting Friday on the throughway, you know now. All right, bringing it full circle. Just told you. All right, definitely. Nearly 20,000 Bills fans donate $400,000 in honor of Josh Allen's grandmother. After Allen's grandmother passed, Bills fans responded by making spontaneous $17 gifts to the hospital in her memory. All right, I will get to that more in sports when we talk about sports. Josh Allen, by the way, I don't care what people got to say. He is a MVP candidate. All right, we'll talk about that shortly. Now, New York State drivers with no DUIs getting a payday on Thursday. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back that up. Back that up. Hey, Davina, what's going on? How are you today? It says New York State drivers with no DUI pay less in November. Wow. Interesting. This must be an insurance situation, but nevertheless, I highly doubt that. I don't know if that's 100% true or not, but nevertheless, um, We'll see on Thursday, right? Cuomo wants private gatherings enforced, limits enforced. But how is that going to happen? How do you enforce limitations on private gatherings? I need to know that. How do you? And while we thinking about it, I got Sharon in here. She said I would let no maskers just die. Oh my goodness, wow. But the problem is they intermingle with people wearing masks and infecting people. I saluted Bill's Mafia for that, she said. I'm well, thank you. Hope all is well with you and everyone. Yes, it is. We greatly appreciate it. Davina said it's ridiculous as well. Somebody tell me, how do you enforce limitations on private gatherings? Can somebody tell me? Because last I checked, the Buffalo Police Department doesn't want to do much. So what, you putting them on every block? I mean, how's this going down? Christina, you got any synopsis for me?
At this point, we're not going to be able to tell anybody what to do, right? We have been in this is not my perspective, people. Let's make this very clear. I'm saying what the logic of the general population is saying. We've been locked up for 9 months. You can't tell us what to do. COVID isn't here. My cousin hasn't died. My brother hasn't died. My sister hasn't died. We are okay. Stop thinking that it's not real. Let's get into reality. The cold seasons are coming up. This is when flu season comes up. This is when the winter season comes up. This is when these things start appearing. All of pneumonia, etc., etc., etc. At this point, we need to figure out what we are doing as people to keep it relevant. We don't know what it is to protect it and prevent it. So we need to use the basic knowledge of sanitation to get it done. It's at this point it's very sickening on the lacks of everything. We need to get this together. It's over for thinking that COVID is not around. It's over for that.
All right.
Anybody got any questions about it? Because I mean, I understand that they want a party, but the holidays are coming around. We want to spend with our family members, but we need to get innovative with our ways. We do.
Okay. I'll read the comments. Denise Parker said, "I'm good, Andre. Thanks. Great topics. Thank you, Denise. Continue to make sure you like and share. Let everybody know that Bringing It Full Circle is every Thursday at 6 p.m. All right, so that we can continue to get the news out to everybody, and we can continue to have these conversations. All right. Davina said they want us to police each other, and that creates division. I totally agree with that. Sharon said, have the cops bust into private gatherings like they did the war on drugs. Dorothea Franklin is in the house. Hello, Dorothea. What's going on? Sharon said, bust down the door. Everybody get down. Slap them cuffs on them and take them down. Do that a few times. I have zero care for privacy in this case. Shoot. Okay. All right, Sharon. Now, I will get to some specifics. There were 484 new cases, coronavirus cases reported by Western New York counties on November 11th. That marks the 9th straight day of 200 plus cases for the 5-county region, including an all-time high of 576 on November 10th. The region's 7-day average cases increased to 408. That is the highest average since the first cases of COVID-19 were confirmed locally in March. The 7-day average has increased every day since October 25th. That's right before Halloween, folks. Right before Halloween. All right. The 7-day average positive test rate is 4.7 through November 11th, and that rate has doubled over the past 2 weeks. Since the five county region recorded its first case of COVID-19 on March 14th, more than 21,100 people have been tested positive for COVID, and 900 people have died. As of November 11th, 134. Okay, 134 patients were hospitalized with the virus in the region. Okay, and that consists of Erie, Niagara, Cattaraugus, Chautauqua, and Allegheny counties. Okay, the story of COVID-19 in Western New York is uneasily improving. Dorothea Franklin says she doesn't believe these numbers. Dallas Oliver is in the house. Ron Thomas, what's up? Denise said it's nothing to play with. I know people who have had COVID and recovered. It affects everyone differently. Unmasked people need a hefty fine. Kellen said, I'm not partying with anybody unless it's a Zoom. 484 in Western New York counties in one day. Damn, said Sharon. Jared, what's up? He said, great that there's a show around here talking about the real topics going on in life. Keep grinding, y'all. Appreciate you, Jared. But I will tell you this: this is not the only show that talks about real life topics. There is another show called TODT Live, which is Talk of the Town Live, that's hosted by my brother Devon Stanfield, wherever he is right now. And it's a phenomenal show. Phenomenal. All right. I will give props to where props is due. Also, we are thinking about the second season of the Love Show coming back. We are doing interviews. So if you want to interview for the Love Show, please contact Letitia Hardison. She will be giving out interviews. If you want to become someone who wants to be on the Love Show, let our voices empower, we will be doing that. All right. So now with that being said, that is your COVID-19 talk right here for the local news. And that is actually local news, period. We got some national news to talk about. And I know what everybody wants to talk about. Everybody is super excited about this. Everybody is happy. Sharon, let me read about this real quick. Let me read these comments. Sharon said, like I said, zero care about privacy on this. Shut them down, lock them up. Dorothea said, double and triple testing. This is ridiculous, fabricated numbers. Ooh, whoa there. All right. Jared said, crazy. I went to Lake George in the summer, and the entire county posted that they had 0 cases, period, in the entire county. Sounded super suspect. I can see a lot of these places flexing numbers. I said, yo, she hyped. Yes, she is definitely hyped right now, because the next topic that we're about to talk about is on the national news segment. It is official, folks.
Biden won. Listen. I'm not happy that Biden is president, y'all. I'm not. But I will take him over Trump any day. We got a better chance in hell. We got a better chance in hell. And let's just keep it 100, y'all. Y'all know that. But for all of y'all that voted for Trump because he bought you with a check, shame on yourselves. All y'all that didn't vote, shame on you. I don't want to hear nothing about a problem that happens in our community. Our community, not these rich folks. Our community. I don't want to hear nothing about what you're going to say, because you a sideline hoe. That's how I feel.
Whoopie. Yeah. I'm out. Wow. All right. Joe Biden, 290. You need 270 to win. 290 to 217. Joe Biden, they have called this race. Joe Biden has officially won. He will be the 46th president of the United States. as you can see here, I'm just scrolling down on swing states. These swing states were super important. You got comments. They love you right now. Sharon says, say that, sis. No voting, no complaining. Did y'all get your flu shot? Sharon, I got sick from the flu shot.
I have my pneumonia shot. If you get your pneumonia shot, you only have to take it every 5 years. So go ahead and get your pneumonia shot as well. Opt for it.
All right. Dorothea said, I'm not paying any fines. Why don't they show how many people recovered from COVID or flu? Oh, I forgot. They don't talk about the flu anymore.
Right. It's still relevant. Make sure we know that the common cold and the flu is still relevant, and people die from that every day. COVID is not, it's a major factor, but it is not the main factor. We still have basic things that our children die from. Flu A, flu B. Let's do what we need to do to boost our immune system. Start practicing taking daily vitamins, drinking lots and lots of water, getting common exercising, eating bananas, eating healthy leafy greens, deep reds. Ladies, I don't like wine, but drink the wines. Don't get crazy with it because we have children. But let's practice taking care of our bodies. And we're going to start getting more into that into our season, into what bringing it full circle is. And we're going to start bringing that into taking care of ourselves and what it is to be African Americans, Spanish, brown, Caucasian people, what we need to take care of ourselves. I get into that. We're going to do all of that.
All right. You heard it. So keep tuning in, by the way. Joe Biden won the state of Georgia, or it looks like he's won the state of Georgia still. I mean, 99% of votes have already reported. He won 7 out of the 12 swing states. All right. So Joe Biden had Wisconsin. He stole Pennsylvania, which is a lot of people's terminology. Stole Pennsylvania. New Hampshire. He got Nevada. Got Michigan. He got Arizona. Trump got Florida. Trump got Iowa. He got Ohio. He got Texas. And most likely he got North Carolina. All right. But here's the turnout. All right. Votes, period. 50.8% of America voted for Joe Biden. He tallied up the most votes ever in a presidential election with 77,334,674 votes. All right. Now, Dorothea Franklin said both are evil old races. They're not going to do anything for the Black community. This is not a win. Sharon said, Dorothea Franklin, watch what happens. Daily vitamin C, D, and Bs. Said Sharon. Sharon said, I got to get in shape. I know. I got a trainer starting in January. Let's go. By the way, I want to say that I want to thank Aaron Pop for tuning in. And I also want to thank Al York. Phenomenal guy. If you have not watched Al York's podcast, you should. Really good dude. I respect him a lot. Notorious J.O.E. is in the house. William Redford, what's going on? Kellen said, we did that for the culture. All right. So that is your national news. All right. That is your national news. Joe Biden will be the 46th. All right. 46th president of the United States. Now, with that being said, we got to go into sports. We talked about Josh Allen and the donating that they did for Josh Allen's grandmother. I'm putting this out there right now. We send prayers to Josh Allen's family. Josh Allen has been balling out. And for those who do not want to give Joshy Boucher, and that's what Mookie Hawkins says. Shout out to Mookie Hawkins. All right, from Waffle 1080, 96.5 FM. Joshy Boucher. If y'all can't give Joshy his props, I have a problem. I'm not a fan of Josh Allen, but I will tell you, credit is due for Josh Allen when he's top 5 in touchdowns, top 5 in passing, and I hear people keep trying to put people in front of this guy. Now Kyler Murray is in front of him somehow. Okay. Who does he have to beat next? I mean, he's defying the odds. That's what people was like. Josh Allen couldn't do this. He's done it. Josh Allen can't do that. He's done it. Josh Allen, blah, 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 blah. And Josh Allen has lived up to what he's supposed to, and exceedingly. He's getting there towards that elite status that the Buffalo Bills need as a quarterback. Give him his props. All right. They play Arizona this week, so we're going to see who better. Is it Buffalo? Is it Kyler Murray? Is it Josh Allen? Which one is the better quarterback? We will see this week. This will be a tale of two stories coming up. All right. Now, also, you got stats, Trey. Where them stats? Ha ha! You know what? I'll leave my man Eric Mans up, the statistician guru, for those stats. But if you do want the stats, I'll give you the stats. We'll go here. Top 5 quarterback stats in the league. Fine, let's do it. Top 5 quarterback stats in 2020. Okay, let's get it. All right. So right now, which quarterback has the best stats? Currently in the 2021 season. Let's see. Sharon loves the stats. Listen. All right. So as it stands right now, Matt Ryan has 27.46. Patrick Mahomes has 26.87. Matter of fact, maybe I'll just share this so you guys can see it, because I don't want to hear that you didn't see it. So now, there you have it. Okay? Those are your numbers right now. All right? Matt Ryan, 305 yards a game. Okay? Patrick Mahomes, number 2, 298 yards per game. All right? You see these totals here. Josh Allen, number 3, by the way. Oh, here's something else that stands out to me right now. Out of all these quarterbacks that are on this list, that are in the top, and I'm not going with Ryan Fitzpatrick, who barely played, 6 games. I'm talking about who's played a specific amount of games, 8 games, at least 8 to 9 games. Oh, you know who's 3rd in completion percentage or 4th in completion percentage? Yeah, that would be Josh Allen at 69%. Josh Allen would be number 4. Drew Brees is 1. Teddy Bridgewater, wow, is number 2. Russell Wilson's 3. Josh Allen's 4. So he's number 3 in yards, 4th in completions. Touchdowns, he's got 19 for the season so far. 19-5. Puts him in the top 10 in touchdowns. Okay. But and his passer rating. Oh my goodness. This right here. Okay. This right here. Yeah. Amongst the top 10. So we're going to sit here and act like Josh Allen is not a MVP candidate. Okay. Mind you, his team is 7-2. Okay. They have not been 7-2 since 1993. No props yet? Okay. Well, I guess they got to beat Arizona too, right? And then when they'll beat Arizona, it'll be, they got to beat Pittsburgh. Okay. Nevertheless, that is my sports story right now. For right now, UB has been balling out too. Shout out to the UB Bulls, blowing out the first 2 competitors they played this year. Okay, they have blown them out. It's not even close. All right. If you want the scores, you can go check. But I will tell you, yes, 27 years ago, Sharon. But I will tell you that UB is not playing no games here. They're putting up 40 plus points a game, and they're 2-0 right now. All right. So keep a watch on that. And if you want more information on sports, you can just read it on thechallengernews.com. Read my Rise Up Right articles. We got them. We write too, baby. We write too. All right. If you are in the Western New York region, check out the Rise Up Right article on thechallengernews.com. You can get it online, or you can get the paper. It comes out every Wednesday. All right. Shout out to Leah for that. Thank you, Miss Leah. All right. Moving on, because we got so much to talk about. We got so much more to talk about in news. We got music news coming up. Oh, yeah. We got music news coming up too, y'all. Let's get it. Music news right here. All right. Y'all see this format? Don't act like y'all don't know. I told you. We'll tell you again. We'll show you again. All right. Music time. We got music. Christina Neely, what's going on in music?
R.I.P. to King Von. R.I.P. to Motrey. Oh my God. Oh, y'all want to die because Motrey is gone. Listen, the violence has to stop. Music is already dying as it is. The violence has to stop. We're worried about the police killing us, white people killing us, whatever, anybody attacking our communities. We are worried about this. We are protect our homes. And we can't do simple things as protect our own brother and sister. It has to stop. It's not funny, it's not cute, it's not anything.
Tell them who King Von is. There's people who want to know who King Von is.
Listen, we are doing, it's getting sad. 2 deaths of 2 young artists, 2 up and coming artists where we see them here and they're actually doing something and people are noticing them and their music and lyrics are actually about something. So I'm going to speak on him dying. He passed earlier during the week, as well as Motrey died yesterday. He was murdered on the highway in the expressways of Houston, Texas. And at this point in time, the violence is getting ridiculous where the deaths are, at this point, is astronomical. What are we teaching our children? Music is their main source of inspiration and games and what technology is. And they don't, it starts at home, the nonviolence. Let's get that straight. The nonviolence starts at home. It is sad.
Christina, what was the name of the other rapper?
MO3. So Motrey. It's Motrey.
Oh, Motrey. Okay. For those who don't know who King Von is, I got some information.
I got some stuff on King Von, and I'm gonna just read briefly before Dre get into it. So Timothy Leaks is 22, is in the police because they now possibly have this shooter who killed him in custody. So Timothy Leaks, 22, is in police custody while at Grady Hospital in Atlanta, where he is receiving treatment for a gunshot wound, according to the Atlanta Police Department. The Atlanta Police Homicide Unit has arrest warrants against Leaks for felony murder. CNN is trying to determine whether Leaks has an attorney. The APD homicide investigation of Von slaying is closed with the arrest of Leaks in the department. Von from Chicago was killed Friday during an early morning exchange of gunfire outside a Monaco hookah lounge in Atlanta, authorities said. The 2 groups of men were arguing when the shots were fired around 3:30 a.m., authorities said. On-duty, off-duty police responded in an attempted to stop the shooting and gunfire in exchange. 4 people were wounded in the gunfire, according to the Georgia Bureau of Investigations, which was investigating the shooting because the officers were fired their weapons. In addition to Vaughn, Mark Blakely of Chicago was killed. Vaughn was 26, whose legal name was Davon Bennett, charted on the Billboard and R&B albums for Grandson Vaughn Volume mixtape that went on to the number 37. Levon James, the mixtape that peaked at the number 36. Last month, he released the album Welcome to O Block. The 26-year-old Irish left us just as the world was beginning to grasp the depth of his talents, King Von's publicist said, whose name was Aaron Ryan. In the statement, he was a devoted father, a loyal friend, and a man who took care of people who before him, man who took care of himself and people before him. At this point in time, this is sad. I don't think he even had possibly maybe 3 years in the game. It's
Here's my
nothing.
question I need.
Go ahead. Go
Here's
ahead.
my question I need to ask you. As far as the up and coming music is concerned, as far as the artist is concerned,
Mm.
what can we as a community do to change the narrative as far as our young artists dying? Because I've noticed that a lot of young artists is dying more than ever before.
This is what this is what I think. Remember back in the day when we used to do those teen summits and things of that nature, and they were just doing that with like Nipsey before he got murdered.
Right.
We need to get back to doing these summits. We need to start communicating. It needs to get past the commercialization of music and immortalizing these hip hop artists as thugs and criminals. No, these are people. Let's get back to logic that these are humans. They are somebody's brother. They are somebody's sister. What have you? They have children. They have family. Somebody's going to suffer from their death. It is not cute to be in a gang. It's not a cute to be a part of street life.
All right.
You want to attach yourself from it if you are really a part of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Comments in the comment section. Marcus T. Watson said, all the good ones die young. They said Mo3, his little boy was cute, said Jade. I know King Cobra said Buck Flair. Sad news. Children are watching. They talked about the rapper who died from Dallas yesterday. Oh, well, y'all talking about the rapper who died, who was killed in Dallas yesterday.
Yeah.
Know they from Chicago. Says stop the insane violence on our culture. I agree. Sharon said it's terrible. I'm heavy into new young artists. He was promising. Letitia Hardison's in the house as well. She said the problem is the masses. The culture of hip hop only changes when we change. Wow.
Wow. Powerful. Powerful message. Say it again. Say it for the ones in the back that didn't hear you.
That's a fact. Say it for the ones in the back. I agree on that for sure. Letitia Hardison with the comment right now. She said the problem is the masses. The culture of hip hop only changes when we change. Ooh, that's a deep thought. Deep thought. Marcus Betts is in the house. What's going on, Marcus Betts? Thank you for tuning in. Like and share. We are on our music segment, and we're about to move into our fashion segment coming up too. As Christina Neely is going to tell you what you should be wearing in fashion coming up for this season. All right, we don't want y'all outdated.
So listen, we had so much news last week. We couldn't even fill up the time to talk about the up and coming fashions that are happening and they are bringing back old school 80s and 90s wear, y'all. We are talking about the old school Sherlands with the crushed velvets, with the crushed linens, with the jewel tones and metallics. If you watched our show last week, I tried to get it in maybe the last 2 minutes, and I tried to hurry up and throw it in there. We are talking about the pockets with the utility pockets. We are bringing back the old school color blocking with the you remember the old the polos and the hill figures color blocking. Let's get into these, yes, let's get into the fashions of the metallics, the satins, chiffons. Let's get into the Sherlins. Listen, this is our season. Don't bring cross colors back, y'all. That's tacky. That's nasty. Bring that back. But jumpers, fitteds, chunky pockets, metallics, throwing metals on top of metals. Let's work. Let's get it. Come on.
Tressa said Tressa Razor said it's caused by gang issues. And then Marcus said, "What's up, Christina?" He said, "Hi, Christina."
Marcus, I got you at the end of this podcast. I didn't forget you.
All right. Marcus T. Watson said, "Hey, Christina." Sharon and Letitia said it's the '90s was dope and it's a '90s reload. Jamal said,
reload, upload it, and make it sassy.
mm-hmm. Jamal said it's crazy that y'all was just talking about Chicago rappers last week and they just lost one. Yes, we were talking about Chicago rappers last week. We surely was, and then it happened again.
We was on it last week, yes.
And now this week we're talking about them again. They too young to be to know about this. Sharon said, "What about used and damaged though? We can't bring that back." So here's some of the fashions too. I'm just going down the line as you can see.
Patchy. Woo. We're gonna bring back patterns, mix and match patterns. So remember the old quilted patterns where we were doing like mix and match patterns with like different fabrics. They're gonna start bringing textures back. So don't be scared. Don't be scared to mix and match colors, prints, go bold. This year it is about defining labels, defining signs. We want to love ourselves and love the skin that we are in. It is all about self-love and what makes us feel good. So if it make your skin feel like butter baby, hey, it's butter baby.
Right about that. Denise Parker said Cheeky Hill boots and shoes are back. Marcus said, "I'm glad that I tuned in." Letitia said, "Hey, Sharon, listen, I found my mother's used denim jacket."
Use it. Yep. Denims are in, guys. I'm talking about the jumpers. Remember the jumpers?
Oh yeah, the overalls.
The everything is back. What we think is back. The only thing I'm waiting to see is if they're gonna bring not velour. I can't see the pattern.
So right here, Marcus T. Kellen said 8-ball jackets. Marcus T said no 8-ball jackets, please. Denise said
no mini jackets neither. Y'all done played them out.
Sharon said I got two jumpers. Letitia said I took it, Christina. I took it. All right. So this is some of the fashion y'all see. All right. I'm gonna be honest. I can't wait to see my woman in some of this.
Listen, Sherlin for men, the old school Sherlins, the long quarter lengths. I'm telling you guys, get into the ladies love a clean man. I know I do.
Is it velvet? Is it velvet?
Is it velvet? What is this?
What is this? Is it velvet?
It's velvet.
All right. So, listen, y'all. We are already 50 minutes into the broadcast. We have our Ask for advice segment. And by the way, if y'all want more fashion, y'all come to Christina Neely, Big K, Big Kitchen. She cooking it up. She's cooking it up in fashion. All right. The only place you're gonna get this advice though is on Bringing It Full Circle Entertainment News. So y'all make sure y'all continue to like and share and support. All right. Said that sexy on guy, said Denise Barker. We got Dennis Holmes. He said LMAO. Sharon said wrap dresses. Yes, honey. She said yes.
Yes. Wrap dresses are back. Ladies, accessories. Accessories. Purses, sunglasses. Remember those old church hats? Bring those back. Take your swag up to another level. Think outside the box.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. And if y'all want to see some other stuff, I mean, they got more. Ooh, got more stuff in here. All right, they got some more stuff. I'm looking on cosmopolitan.com right here.
Because I've been sending all the sites so he can get him a girlfriend, y'all.
Wait a minute. Did somebody say butter yellow? Somebody said butter yellow. It looked like the color of melted butter.
Yellow.
Look at that. Look at that right there. Butter yellow.
The furs, the if if you are an animal lover, we can do the faux furs. We can just mix and match textures. Make sure that you mix and match textures. Do what works for your skin tone, your body type, everything. Love
now, I don't know about. Now I'm gonna be honest. I don't know about number two. This screams color purple all day long. I don't know about number two. This screams Misty Lee.
That's a moo. You know that's a moo.
This screams Misty Lee, and I don't want to see it. I'm sorry. I can't. Don't you come out here wearing this color purple stuff.
With a Birkin bag and some little wedges and a sun hat, but it gotta be like July. We gotta be July. We going to the beach. I'm gonna make that work.
I'm telling you right now, I ain't taking a long walk around the park after dark if you got this on. I promise you I'm not. I'm not taking no walks. All right. Number 3. Look at this. Okay, now I've seen these. I've seen a lot of people wearing these made tops. Okay, a lot of folks.
Hated it.
You don't like them?
Absolutely not.
I just said absolutely not.
That is ugly.
True.
We have to be practical. Everybody can't wear that. Women are beautiful thing about women, we are built in different shapes and sizes. Everybody can't wear that. That ish is ugly. Get that out of here.
What about this? Bow checks?
Different outfit. Different body, different outfit. I like the pattern. See, I like plaids. So plaids are always relevant because those let you know it's fall and things like that. But different body type. That's runway stuff. We don't live in LA. We live in the tri-state area. No, absolutely not.
So in the comment section, they going in. They said bamboo earrings. Yes.
Pepper's here and we're in effect, y'all.
I love it. They said it chops the torso. Yeah, I don't like those tops either. Oh yeah, they have a conversation. Plaids are classic. I don't like the higher part, said Jade.
Bring it in.
Yeah, Jamal Wood said if she extra thick, that yellow dress would work 100. Sharon said, love bold checks. I have a red and black dress. All right, moving on down. All right. Now look at here. Look at here. Look at here. Good dress to wear to a wedding, Marcus T. Watson said.
Goodbye, Marcus T. Watson.
What's up with this pajama set?
Um,
I ain't gonna lie to you. This pajama set right here has golfer written all over it.
Gopher?
Golfer. What are you doing? Are you ready for par 9?
Ooh.
Are you ready for par 9? You putting? What are you putting for? What are you putting for eagle? I don't know about this one.
Don't ever wear that outside.
Letitia said, "Listen, never mind. This is a family show." Now, oh, by the way, we are going to create an email in which you can email us how you feel about all these topics that we talk about on this
We want
entertainment
the
news show.
suggestions, y'all. We trying to make our show grow. We trying to make our Rise Up family better. Let us know new topics that you want to hear. Listen, every day I talk about topics that I think that we want to hear. Me and Dre talk about topics that we think that we want to hear. Please email us. Give us your comments. Give us your ideas. Tell us what you think the show
It is on the page. It is on the page.
We are about to take this show to many levels that you guys don't completely understand. And so I need you guys, I need your feedback. Please, 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 please. I thank you very much for coming in and tuning in. This is my first rodeo, but I am having the best time. Every day is a better experience. So please just email us. Tell us
Email,
what you think we can do better.
Yep, hit the page too. Hit the page. Anything you want to say about these fashions here, hit the page. Because I'm about to say something right now. This right here though,
What?
gives off the time is fully wasted. You remember the movie The Heat?
Yes.
With Sandra Bullock?
Yes.
Oh, heck no. This looks like something Sandra Bullock would be wearing to solve some crime. This right here. I could see Melissa McCartney right now clowning her on this. I can see her clowning her about this doggone outfit.
All I see is a lady in an afro and this picnic table. That's what I see.
Wow. What you say? Hey, boo boo. Would you like a picnic basket?
Would you some of this?
Boo boo. Wow. All right. So we got puffy sleeves again. Y'all like this? This what y'all like? Y'all like this? Y'all like this right here? Letitia said too much clothing for me.
Yes. Why would you bring this back? Ugh. Why would it's trash? It's heavy, it's bulky. We can't get through what is it? New York flight traffic, with TSA. We can't go through that. Now we're on the corner. They think we're complicating stuff.
She said you definitely ain't. He said not with the cold shoulder.
Right.
Letitia funny. Denise said excellent content.
Shoulder off. Like what? Like, no.
Yeah, Denise said excellent content. I'm glad I tuned in. Absolutely.
Glad y'all can listen.
Every week.
We'll get better, y'all. I'm telling y'all, every week, just bear with us. This is new. This is new to me. We gonna get better. I promise y'all.
Sharon said, I don't like the puffy sleeves. Micah said, hell no. Hell no. To the no. What's the yes to the no? This is on Cosmopolitan, by the way. Cosmopolitan.
Right.
Okay?
The top 6 magazines of U.S. These articles, these things that I am finding, these things that me and Dre are pulling up, these are viable.
Oh, heck no.
I'm not
what in the world? Oh, heck no.
I'm not
paying What is this?
What is that?
Who is paying $328 for this Rihanna cross up with Ariana Grande slash?
So good and well, those is the curtains to the kitchen.
Oh my goodness, what is this? Like chili? What is this? She look hecka chilly. She look real chilly. Literally. When you feel it in your body, about somebody who don't wear no clothes. They know what to do. Don't put on this.
No.
You better act like you're ready if you don't really know.
Packages, it's all packages, all type of snacks you can carry in there.
And everything in your bag, you ought to let it go. You definitely should let that go. What in the world is this?
What is awesome? It's sandals,
Trash.
it's a dress. It's all type of things in here.
Letitia said, cosmopolitan. Now our folks. Marcus put the stop sign.
Don't say judgment, y'all.
Tied up. And then he said, I'm dead. Letitia said, I'm done. She said, I'm done. She cracking up laughing too. Listen, we're going to have a good time here, man. This is what I'm telling you.
I'm bringing it full circle.
This is what it is, man. Entertainment news, bringing it full circle. For sure, man. Christina Neely, she be cooking it up, man. I swear to God, she cooking it up. John Stockton in the building. She got her John Stockton going today. Sharon says she look hella chilly, LOL. Hella chilly. Oh. Now. Whoa there.
Wow. Mind y'all business if y'all see me wearing this.
Woo! Now this right here though. This right here.
So we like this.
Take them sleeves off, but this right here. This right here though.
You like the sleeves. You gotta put a bracelet over it. You gotta put a bracelet over it, thin it out a little bit, you know. So
I'm gonna say this, them shoes bad too.
You know, little things.
Them shoes bad. These shoes is bad. Listen, this is the Ask Your Advice segment, by the way. Come on. You can ask your advice. You can talk about anything you want, but right now, Ask Your Advice segment. Anything y'all want to talk about before we get into into our last segment? I hope our ADOS team is on the way. All right. Said balance with accessories. Sharon said, "Now I love that." Marcus said, "That's food right there. That is food." Marcus, high five. I don't know where you at, Marcus, but wherever you are, I got a high five coming your way virtually. All right. Sharon said, "I even like the sleeves on that. It's right."
Listen, this is the right accessory.
Hold on, though. Letitia said bat wings and Buffy wings are definitely in. Tressa said, "What's up with all these floating devices?" Yo, that is probably the comment right now of the day. Yo, that is hella funny. She said, "What is up with all the floating devices on the arms, though?" She learning how to synchronize swim. She in embryonic stage.
In a sexy outfit in one.
Oh shoot! Oh my! Wow! Now what in the world is this? All right, folks. We got ADOS.
We having too much fun again. ADOS is coming in the building.
Absolutely.
Let's get into our community.
Yes, let's get into our community outreach segment, y'all. This has been phenomenal right now. This has been phenomenal. Letitia said it's the shoes for me. Hey, Candida, Miss Johnson, what's up?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. How's it going? And she is working on. How's everything going, Miss Candida?
Everything's going good.
Good. Okay, so this is the ADOS segment. I got Miss Candida Johnson in the building. She will be talking about homeschooling. I think that's the expertise. This is the department of expertise is in homeschooling. Tell us a little bit about how you feel about what's going on, just in general, with the education and what's going on as far as the election and what you're hearing in local news about this COVID-19 situation. Let us know how you feel.
The COVID-19 thing, I think they're playing with us. They're messing with our heads. They're feeding us nonsense. I I am not one to trust much of what the government says, much of what a few doctors have said, going based from history. J. Marion Sims, the father of gynecology, experimented on slave women. The Tuskegee experiment, shooting people up with syphilis. So I don't have much positive thoughts about much of the medical field.
So do you feel that these numbers that are coming out are fictional? You think they're making it up? There's an agenda behind it?
I think it is it's not fictional. I think the numbers might be accurate. But they're shining too much of a light on those numbers. If there's 1 billion people in New York State and 1,000 die, that's not a lot of people. I'm just throwing numbers out there. I don't know the exact numbers, but I do know the percentages of death versus people is not that high. It's nothing to like raise an eyebrow at. So I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Sharon said, I'm in the city of medicine. She said these numbers are real. Denise said very valid points being made. Jamal Wood said facts, 100. 100. Tressa said, y'all giving me the feeling for a mask. Dress for a mask. That's funny. Hilarious. All right. How do you feel about the education standpoint? I will give you a thought real quick. I had a conversation with a young gentleman by the name of Matthew today. Shout out to Matthew, by the way, from my job. Cool dude. We had a conversation about Rise Up Family and everything that's going on as far as what's going on with, the community as it pertains to COVID-19. And my question to you is, do you see this really being an issue as far as for the 4-year-olds, the 3, 4, and 5-year-olds who are going to get the perception that school is from a kitchen table with a laptop? How do you keep them from getting it from the psyche of it being in their head that this is really school, instead of going to school on a school bus where there's socialization and things of that nature? How do you decipher the difference to 3, 4, and 5-year-olds?
See, that's something I am struggling with myself. Like for my 2-year-old, once I decide to put her in some type of traditional homeschool, she's not going to like traditional school, but like as far as a traditional homeschool, I would like for her to be socialized, because I do think that's very important. The youngest person that is around her on a constant basis is a 12-year-old, and he's a rough 12-year-old. So that is going to be a challenge.
Okay. Marcus said politicians use fear to control the masses. This pandemic is real, but the publicity is over the top.
Yes.
Sharon said Marcus T. Watson, I agree. But I don't think the current administration counted on this happening the way it did. Their scheme backfired on them and they lost control. I have a thought, and maybe I kind of want to, maybe sooner or later I'll look into it, things of that nature. But my thought on this whole COVID-19 situation is I really and truly believe that they were using this, they were going to use this as some biological type of weapon.
Yeah.
I really think that gonna use it as some type of you know what they do in the past, where if you want to get rid of a culture, you want to hurt a country, give it syphilis or give it some type of disease.
Smallpox.
Yeah,
Get some
smallpox,
free
some
blankets.
type of disease that that definitely will slow down the masses. I think that's what they were planning, and I think that it got out of control, and I think it got away from them. And
I
yes,
think
we
that
were
is
just talking
a
about
definite possibility.
Say that again, Candida. I'm sorry.
I said I think that is a definite possibility. That would not be a reach at all.
Yeah. Okay. So Letitia said exactly. I agree tremendously. It's apparent that some folks haven't been touched directly. We were just talking about this the other day, Andre. Like crack and AIDS. Yes, Marcus, absolutely. Like crack and AIDS. Yes. Letitia Hardison said, "Yep, I'm up to 11 folks." Oh,
Like for myself, I've been an asthmatic since I was like 9. I don't wear a mask. I might have worn a mask like maybe 3 times since COVID. I go to the store like normal. Like I have my siblings over, like normal. Life has gone on pretty much normal. The only difference is there's no school, no traditional school. There's we don't go to like I can't go to Lasertron like I would like, but as far as socializing, it's been pretty much normal for me, and I have yet to get sick. My 2-year-old has not been vaccinated, and she has not been sick. My 12-year-old also an asthmatic, and he has not been sick. So, like I just do not like. Your body needs germs. There's good germs, there's bad germs. If you're not masking up, how would you get any of the good germs? People just need
there's
to
a question. There's a question that's on the floor, and the question is, have you been tested?
no.
Me personally, no, and not going to get tested.
Uh,
Because
me
I don't.
personally, three
Have you been tested?
three times.
3 times. Okay, so let me explain why I haven't been tested. I haven't been tested. I am a asthmatic and I have thyroid disease and I have I have anemia. But I also work in the medical field, so I also am constantly I get the flu shot, I get pneumonia vaccinations, the things that the COVID-19 would mask as what the symptoms are. I also live an alkaline diet. I also
Mhm.
drink lots and lots of water. I take a multivitamin. I don't go beyond the normal daily intake of vitamin C because you hear that this was a sea moss and all of these things help you. You can go into overload and do too much to your body to harm yourself. So I also limit who comes into my home. 1 to 2 people, maybe 5 at the most. If it's a heavily trafficked area, it is sprayed down with a bleach solution because we're running out of limitations with what the products are. So I don't do those. I'm not getting COVID tested because there's not a chance for them to microchip me. I don't want to be microchipped. I don't want them to need to know all of my medical DNA unless I give it to them. That's
Mm.
me. Now you may think I'm crazy. That's fine. But these are the reasons because I know based on what my medical background is and the information that I am privy to, that's what I choose to do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Letitia Hardison said you can be asymptomatic. Said, but why don't you wear a mask? You're playing Russian roulette with your life.
I mask up at all times. Let me make that very, very clear. All times I wear a mask. And if I bring my child, she doesn't touch any surface. I am the only one that has surface touch, and it's limited.
Yeah. Letitia said, on top of which there's a risk she has taken, but what about others around you?
You have to be sure that you have, if you're going to be around others, you have to know what their daily routine is. So when I say yes, I allow people to come into my home and it's 1 to 5, I have to exactly know what they have done through the course of a 2 week span. I have to be in contact with them, in constant communication with them to know what they've done. I'm not going to risk my home at any cost. There is a constant cleaning of floors, maybe 2 to 3 times a week. So if you are a person that cleans their house routinely once a week, you might want to get into the habit of cleaning maybe 2 to 3 more times a week. Handles, doorknobs, everything.
Yeah.
Just take care of yourselves. Drink plenty of water, get plenty of sleep, vegetables, those leafy greens, and vitamins.
Yeah, I do a lot of vegan eating, high alkaline eating. We have vitamins. Every time I go and search for the sea moss, I can't find it. So
So you have to do other options.
yeah, we eat goji berries and things of that nature, different teas. So, and then one thing I do, because I don't mask, I let everybody know who comes to my house, because I feel like, if you're aware that I'm not wearing a mask when I go to the store and you come in my house, I'm constantly cleaning, wash my hands. So that's just how I
am. So the comment section says, I've been tested 3 times, all negative. Thank God. Yes, Sharon. Thank God. You can't have a chocolate girl with COVID-19 at all. Letitia Hardison's questions are geared more towards Candida. She said, I don't think you're crazy at all. Hand sanitizer, bleach. You can't know what other folks do. People do mindless things. Marcus said, keep a small circle. Letitia said, thank you, Sharon. He charged me with other folks' comments. No, I knew you was talking about Candida. I knew who you was talking about. I just said it in general. I knew your comments was directed at Candida and it wasn't for Christina. I already knew that. We know that. That's what I was looking for. Thank you for that, Candida. Also, I got a question. So if you're a person who definitely promotes homeschooling, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you were to have a bunch of kids who came to this home to homeschool, right?
Right.
I don't think homeschooling is just within your own home. I think homeschooling is you go to a home and you learn schooling in that area, right? With different kids, right? With different kids.
Right.
Okay. What do you say then about mask wearing? Are you not about?
I would let the parents know. Me personally, I'm not gonna wear a mask. Let the parents know and let the parents decide. And I'll give them, if they want to know my reasons, I'll be more than willing to share. And give them the opportunity to say yay or nay. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like in my home. I don't have to be the teacher, because there's so much that I don't know, and I'm more than willing to learn, and I'm more than willing to delegate, to get another's perspective. Like, my nephew is really good with computers, so he could be the computer teacher. and he can teach Auntie Candida how to work a computer. My son, he does Taekwondo, so he could, I wouldn't have him do too much because I would like to know, like if the kids was to get hurt, I don't want anybody to break a bone, but like, I will, after I find out, safety protocols and what have you, then, he could be the Taekwondo instructor, Mr. Karate Kid. Maybe there's somebody who's an herbalist, because that's something that I would particularly like, I want to learn more about herbal remedies. So, and I would love to have a building. If I can get a building, and if I can have that building maybe sectioned off, somebody an area who where people might be like me and not really want to mask. And then there could be another little section, people who would prefer to mask.
Sharon says, I don't understand. What's the reason for not masking? Just because you eat healthy doesn't prevent you from getting it.
Yeah, I personally felt like I was gonna pass out. I've been a CNA on and off for, I would say 15 years. I never got the flu shot. So anybody who worked in the medical field, if you don't get the flu shot, you're supposed to mask. So I've worn the mask, and especially if you're, when I was actually doing physical labor, I felt like I was gonna die. So no, mask.
Okay. All right. Well, there's an understanding there. Joshua Harris Bay said, "What's up, y'all? This has been a phenomenal. Bringing it full circle entertainment news. It's been very informative, actually. Very, very informative. Let me get back on here too. It's been very, very informative. Sharon says, my cousin who was a vegan, herbalist, and organic, fit and healthy. She and her sister got it. Her sister smokes and eats and bad habits. My cousin almost died from it. Her daughter in the house did not get it at all. But so this is the place right here, bringing it full circle, where we bring it full circle. The entertainment news, too. We bring all that together. We incorporate unity and community together with everything that we do. It's phenomenal. We're going to continue to keep building. This has been a phenomenal bringing it full circle entertainment news show. So make sure y'all continue to tune in, like and share. Y'all not getting the news nowhere else like this, anywhere else. I don't care if you turn it to channel 247. I don't care. Spectrum, you ain't getting it this way. All right. So continue to keep supporting. All right. And by the way, I am one to say Black media, support Black media. All right. Black media, continue to support it. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Give yourselves likes and hearts and everything in the comment section. Way, way too much. We don't know about how this ish works. Okay. Y'all gonna agree to disagree, and that's fine and dandy. But next week we are going to add some more. We're gonna add some more to this bringing it full circle entertainment news thing. I want y'all to continue to support, and any ideas, any thoughts, anything that you have, please hit us on the page. Hit us on the Facebook page, Bringing It Full Circle Entertainment News. You can also inbox myself. You can inbox Christina Neely. And if you don't know, now you know. All right. We appreciate you greatly. And we want to thank y'all so much for tuning in to our phenomenal show. And with that being said, out the door we go. All right. It's been a lot of fun.
Bye, y'all. Thank you.
Bye.
Best time. Thank you.
Okay.
How did we do?
Oh, we got one last thing to do.
What would you mean one last thing?
There it is. Outro. Denise Parker, thank you very much for tuning in. Absolutely. We respect all opinions. Absolutely, it can. In fact, if you want to be a guest, on the show, just let us know. We have no problem with having guests on the show. Very special announcement. My brother Dalton Smith has an announcement to make next Thursday. He is back coaching the Special Olympics. Woo! My man D-Man Smith, the Monday Night Messiah. Yes. By the way, make sure y'all watch trivia tonight. Rise Up and Van Down trivia. Sports Jeopardy trivia tonight. Test your sports knowledge, y'all. It gets real around here.